Lovely messages from Bills fans before Sunday game. Dear Taylor Swift, we hope you're coming to Buffalo, and we have a request. Dear Ms. Swift, are you coming to watch Sunday's game? We sincerely hope you do the same. We want you to visit Highmark Stadium. Considering how much you missed the tour recently, we're fine with you rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Your boyfriend plays for them, so of course you should support them, just like the people here support their Bills. Taylor Swift won't have any trouble finding Orchard Park. Will she do it or not? That's the question on the minds of Taylor Swift fans hoping their hero will make an appearance at Highmark Stadium on Sunday. You and Mr. Kelsey are an unusually cute couple. We're just as fascinated in Buffalo as people everywhere else. There's just something about the cultural crossover between superstars from different fields falling in love. It makes us want to root for you crazy kids. And gawk at you too, if we're being honest, we've seen it before in America. You two are the modern incarnations of Joe DiMaggio and Marilyn Monroe, but with one big difference: you, Taylor, are the real power in this power couple. That's one of the things we commoners enjoy most about your royal romance. Monroe visited American troops in Korea in the 1950s. They begged her, called her name, Joe, you've never heard such a cheer. She said, yes, I do, he said. Richard Ben Kramer recounts exchange in Joe DiMaggio, The Hero's Life. That's the chapter about their marriage falling apart. But, hey, you and Travis aren't married, no matter how many times Tony Romo mistakenly tells viewers. And who has heard more cheers than you lately? You heard the cheers in Buffalo 3 times, including at the 2008 Erie County Fair. The Buffalo News reporter Gero McTaggart later wrote, Swift was considered an all-American girl, kind, smart and talented. She constantly tells her audience that she loves them, and it's clear that the feeling is mutual. It's still mutual. Forgive us, though, if we don't have the same warm and fuzzies for your beau. Travis broke our hearts in the 13-second game a couple of years ago. We're still not over it, though a win for the Bills on Sunday would go a long way. As it happens, the stadium is less than 4 miles from the fairgrounds, where you sang I'm Only Me When I'm With You long before you sang it on your Eras tour, just a small-town boy and girl, living in the crazy world, trying to figure out what is and isn't true. Here's a thing that is true. Kansas City fans are notorious for the defiant racism of their so-called tomahawk chop cheer. They swing their forearms rhythmically to the beat of what they think mimics a native war chant. Though it is really of Hollywood stereotype, I'd like to see them try that in Haudenosaunee territory. Teresa McCarthy, of the University at Buffalo's Indigenous Studies program, told USA Today in 2022. The Haudenosaunee Confederacy is made up of 6 native nations, including the Onondaga, of which McCarthy is a member. It's incredibly racist and dehumanizing for people to behave like that. The cameras are on you a lot, Taylor, and to your credit we have not seen you join in the chop cheer. We'd like to assume that's because you understand what it is, but we have more than that to ask of you. Please, tell the fans of Kansas City, stop the chop. They won't listen to anyone else. But they might listen to you. Heck, you might be the only person on earth they will listen to. We realize it's a lot to ask. You'd risk alienating the fans who pay for the tickets that pay for Travis to play football. But it would be a great service to the wider world. And it just might work. The mocking sing-song chant plagued the Super Bowl a year ago. The TV commentators said nothing as it played incessantly to an audience of more than 100 million. But silence, thankfully, is not your thing. You have the voice of an angel. Use it as if you are one, please, and if you're coming for the game, welcome back. We hope you have a great time here, even if we hope your sweetie does not.